Alongside Brock Heward in the booth, I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, we usually at this point talk about a quarterback, talk about a game-breaking running back, a home run hitter when it comes to wideouts. No. Today, before this one, we're talking about a couple of tight ends.
And what a great game it is, Kate, to spotlight that position because we have two of the league's best. And when you go back and you watch the tape after the fact, when the ground game's running wild, it's usually these tight ends making blocks. When the passing game is getting it done, well, they play a role in the air as well. They don't get the headlines like you talked about. But these guys, man, they are cornerstones of their offense.
The weather will not be a factor today. We have absolutely beautiful conditions here. And we're off from Arrowhead. He stopped on the return at the 27. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Right off the rip, he's throwing deep. He's got it deep downfield. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he works it deeper into enemy territory past the 40. From the 38. Catch made by Bucky Irving.
Here is Cam Little, ready to get this thing started. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Only a gain of 1 on the game's opening play. Here's 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. Down the right sideline. And he will score. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. No problem there on the extra point. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. CeeDee Lamb there to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey.
They're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. That's going to be incomplete. Looked like they had him for a second. They went into the bag of tricks. It almost worked. It's 2nd down.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Now a throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking to throw this. That is incomplete. They tried to take a shot there, use a little trickery, but the defense was all over it, and it brings up third down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
19 tight. 19 tight. 18 Radler. 18 Radler.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. That one intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
That is hot. What a job on the scramble. Gabe Davis. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The extra point try forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Eagles move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. They'll return this from the 11. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Receiver in motion, headed left.
Ready.
Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Now, faking the give. And that ball incomplete over the middle. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. 3rd down coming up.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Get up.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's to the sideline and pulled in by Harrison.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see it completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And he's going to have the Bills 1st down. They'll get the conversion. It's a gain of 14. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. A pass taken in by Johnson. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
Gabe Davis, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
79 Broncos. Let's go.
Back to throw. That one into the hands of Turner. He will get this to the 35, a little short of the 1st down. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in the second quarter. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Let's go, man.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. He'll drop to throw. Now, deep shot for Amon-Ra. He's got it! And he will go all the way. Amon-Ra, safe ground. Touchdown, Eagles. His second touchdown of this. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. In trouble, and down he goes. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. They're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. The throw is going to be caught. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 40-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
60 Bobcat.
They'll look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Buffalo 18, go!
Throwing now from the gun. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter.
Here we go, set! Ready?
Throwing now on third and long. He'll let this go deep for Diggs. And he will score. Touchdown, Bills. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Here's first and 10.
Cut 19! Cut 19! Get it?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down. Over the middle, it's Harrison. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Go! Ready?
Now a throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking to throw this. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Mustang 19. Let's go.
They'll look to throw yet again. That's caught by Harrison right side. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there.
This one caught just past the pylon. Touchdown, Buffalo. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He's got it. And the Bills are back within 6. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the end zone. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. The drive will start on the ground. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of it.
On 3rd down, it's Irving. And we'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. 1:57 to go in the game. They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on down.
19 tight. 19 tight. Here we go. Tight.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Taking off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Trap 50. Trap 50.
Back to the outside. He's got Diggs. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Dragon 60.
To the left side, in the hands of Hill. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Now a timeout, Buffalo. Their second. As they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. And this is going to be a touchdown. A game-tying TD here in the final minute. So, not home yet. Still a critical extra point here to break the tie. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here is 1st and 10. They'll run. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the 4th. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. A pass pulled in by Irving. 10 yards the gain on the pitch and catch. First down, Philadelphia. From out of the gun, he'll throw. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. He'll look to throw. He's looking deep for Shaquille. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. They had their...
The kicker, Brandon Aubrey, is out to get this one started. And off we go from Cleveland. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. To throw right away, here's Montana. He'll get this out to Lynch, complete. He's to the 10, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Reggie Wayne, 74 yards. And the Eagles are on the board first here this afternoon. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. They'll start out on the ground with Emmett. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 5. Throwing now is Murray. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
I like that one, partner. They go back-to-back with excellent gains. And really, it shouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing the ball to. He's their best guy.
Yeah, we knew that they would get him involved early. They're doubling down on getting him involved early.
Don't be surprised if they'll come right back to him again. They haven't shown the propensity to be able to stop him.
Here now, second and 4. Now Murray again. Forced out to his left. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's the former Patriot, Devin McCourty. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
And he's not going to make it out. Lynch is tackled in the end zone for the safety. Now the free kick comes after the safety from the 20 as they bring the punter on to try and get some hang time here. And now how about this? The free kick from the 20 going to be out of bounds. And that, of course, is a penalty. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Murray. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. Murray now. Little short pass here to Hill, and he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Murray going to throw. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. They're going for it. It's Murray. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. They will look to throw. Montana able to find Gray here. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. Here's Montana to throw. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And, oh, he takes a shot at the end of that play. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Now Montana. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the 49ers are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3, and take some momentum into the locker room. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
Here's Murray. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Murray. He's got this to Pickens. He's to the 15. Touchdown, 49ers. George Pickens as the first half is winding down. And the Niners have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. So they're able to capture the lead here just before halftime.
And not only that, they get the ball to start the second half.
That's right.
This is almost like basketball down the stretch, right, where you get the 2-for-1 situation where you try and get 2 shots to your opponent's 1. In this situation, they got the touchdown. They'll get another shot out to start the second half.
Could be a big turnaround. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. So no gain on the play, and that'll bring up second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. Montana. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he's able to get this all the way to the 40 before going out of bounds.
Well, this has been a close game throughout, but that return can help them gain the separation that they've been seeking throughout the game.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Well, it's caught on the right side at Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Little short pass here to Hill. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his second catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their third corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Throwing again, Murray. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now it's Smith running right. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. All right, Charles, quick Emmitt Smith story. You've heard of the Madden video game, right?
I have heard of the Madden video game, well, no doubt about it.
The legend goes that Coach Madden said players used to come up to him all the time and complain that their ratings were too low. The only person, though, that came up and said, hey, mine's too high, Emmitt Smith.
You're kidding.
How can you rate Emmitt Smith too high? That's the question.
Boy, talk about humble. That's taking modesty to a new level.
And we're back now here in Cleveland. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the fourth. Murray now to throw. That'll be caught by Hill. And he'll get about 6 here before he is taken down rather rudely and abruptly. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for him with Emmitt. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
As I take a look at the clock, I realize that this drive has eaten up a good portion of the fourth quarter already. Got to tell you, partner, when you're trying to salt away a game, this is exactly what it's supposed to look like.
It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Smith trying to run for it. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. Again, it's Smith. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Murray to throw. He'll buy some time right. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
Not going to understand where your escape hatches are as a quarterback. Here he's looking, but he knows he doesn't want to force anything. So when nothing avails itself, he slips past the rushers, takes it right up the middle, and takes it into the end zone.
Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Back to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start.
That's caught inside the 20. And he's into the end zone. No flags. It's a touchdown. And now a two-point conversion. And we'll be tied here in the final minute.
Do they have one big call left? Here we go.
They're going to try and run for it. And he's going to get into the end zone. The two-point conversion successful. And we've got ourselves a tie football game. This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Now Murray. That's caught downfield by Pickens. And he will get out of bounds here as well. What a play. Big yardage. They stop the clock. And they move it to the boundary of field goal range as well. To throw is Murray. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Back to throw, Murray. A quick slant to Hill. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 29-yard line. And now they're going to get the timeout. A huge play has him in field goal range with a chance to win. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So on is their kicker, and it's down to this. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And his kick is good. And Union Street will be hopping tonight. The 49ers have won it. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go on EA Sports. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. First carry now for A.J. Dillon. 5 yards on the game's first play. Second down. To throw is Hill. Looking deep here for Chase. That's caught inside the 20. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. A big play there for Philly. 66 yards. Dillon is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. To throw, it's Williams. They'll roll him out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And he's got his target. It's Vernon Davis. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. To the air, Williams. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. That was Will Anderson getting home and finishing the play. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Off the play fake, it's Williams. Flushed out right. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. They're already trailing here in this first quarter. Last thing they needed was to cough the football. Well, they coughed it up, but luckily for them, it went out of bounds.
Yeah, still a long way to go. But when you're losing, every possession takes on a little bit more importance, doesn't it? And in that case, they almost made this game a lot more difficult for themselves by turning it over. Fortunate there.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Here's Williams. To Barkley on the check down. On the move past the 40. Down the sideline he goes. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. They give him a gain of 38. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. He finds him again, Saquon Barkley. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you can actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy out of the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Marcus Allen taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Eagles are an extra point away from drawing level. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. Look at him go inside the 30. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Eagles. Such an electric play, so much fun to watch, and you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork to be able to put it all together. But that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
Aubrey good with a PAT, and that makes the score 14-7. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. Escapes the defender. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Looking to throw is Williams. Steps away to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. To throw, Williams. That one behind his receiver and incomplete.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3-and-out.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
They'll go. Here's Williams. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. He may go.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey, and it's now 21-7. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Powering his way forward.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. As they take over with exactly 1 minute to go here before intermission. Williams throwing after the interception.
Thank you.
Another ball up for grabs here, and this one is intercepted. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
I believe this is what you would call growing pains here, partner, because this defense obviously took the challenge facing the rookie, and they wanted to help indoctrinate.
What is that, war now? I don't even remember what game that is. That might be war now. Yeah, war now. Alright, I gotta go eat dinner. But after that, I'm off. back on.